All right. Hello. Good morning. I hope you're doing super well. And I hope you're doing the right thing for history and our creator, our mother, and our planet. Okay? This is just a quick message to remind you guys that not to fall into despair, and remember that people who are dealing with genocide, they can't get away from news or watching what is they're happening to them. Okay, also be mindful that a lot of people, all those buildings that you're seeing on my Telegram exploding and literally ethnic cleansing, trying to erase them, this is something that is happening to them. Okay, you have to be mindful of how you present this out there and how you rephrase it and stuff like that. But a lot of us, please continue sharing, continue. Everything is working as it is. So that's why you also have to understand the propaganda and the white supremacy tactics as well. You also have to understand that they will try their best to look like they're winning when they're losing. Okay, these are people who don't know how to lose. They don't know how to, they don't know how to take accountability. They don't know how to, stop their evil doing, right? Because all they have to do is just stop, right? Stop the bombing, stop, so that's it. A lot of you, they're retaliating because a lot of people are pulling out. They're pulling their funds. They're pulling their money. They're seeing how fucked up this is. And that's it. We are in the month of September, guys, and the September 18 is very important for Palestine. Okay, now a lot of you feel disappointed about what happened with the two-state solution, blah blah blah, and I don't know what the fuck that is. That cannot happen. So I know a lot of people, like, you see there is traction in the UN, like a lot of things are happening, and I know a lot of us were like, oh, we don't believe in that shit anymore, blah blah blah. There is still economical and financial and all kinds of way that is actually working, that it's actually affecting Israel, which we need to starve the beast, right? So continue the boycotting, continue the protests, continue sending emails or calling your MPs. It's working, okay? The pressure is on, right? This is what we have in the Eurovision, all these countries pulling out and say, like, if this freaking country that should not exist, it's there, we are pulling out, and that's it. That's how it starts. And also all the Spain doing their thing, pulling out all the financial billions of dollars. Like, all companies, all countries should be doing this at this point. We have 2 years of genocide, and that's just Palestine, right? 680,000 people dead, right? Massacre. And by the way, I just want to make it clear, because I still see other news, independent news, still putting the 64,000. Please update your toll. It's already been updated. I know that I don't know why you're trying to obligate to fucking evil people. I don't know if you get some type of finances for this, or you're trying to avoid retaliation from a fucking evil psychotic. I don't understand. Like, this is why they interfere into all economical, political, banking system, technology. This is why their energy is everywhere. They're like Mossad's everywhere, right? And a lot of people say, like, oh, but that's anti-Semitism to say that. Okay, well, go to my Telegram, and I have plenty of proof. You go to the pin, I have plenty of proof. They're everywhere. This is how they do it. This is how they build their propaganda. This is a system that they have built to continue this, to continue not be held accountable, and continue killing and continue stealing. Stealing. Like, Israel should not exist. That is Palestine. We need to make that clear. And this two-state solution, it just makes me sick. So if it's making you sick, you're not alone. Because it is the energy for a lot of us who've been doing this work, who have been supporting people in Palestine and the North, South, the West Bank, and you're doing this work, even though you're struggling or you're doing other stuff as well, 3, 4 jobs, and you're still, like, you know what I'm saying? All those of you, you're single mom or single parents, and you're still doing this, and you don't know how God is blessing you, how, like, things, and then you get blessed and you bless other people. Continue doing that. It's called reciprocity. That's holding also accountability. You're like, yeah, my taxes fund this, so I need to be a civilized human and give back and restrain myself from buying fucking McDonald's, Starbucks, all that shit. That shit, I cut it off like 3 years ago. So I don't know what the fuck all these people, like, now they're boycotting. Also, the celebrities as well. Good for you that you're talking about it, but, and a lot of people are like, oh, it took them 2 years to do this. Absolutely. They're feeling the pressure too. What do you mean? The pressure. They know that they're losing all the accolades. They're losing money. They're losing the popularity, the fame. They're losing it. This is when they sign up to stay quiet and complicit, right? And they thought that that would never have consequences, right? That they wouldn't, that wouldn't affect it so much, that, if they go with the evil side, that, when you sign your soul for money, for materialistic world and stuff like that, they think that there's no consequence. There is. It just doesn't come right away. That's what we say, divine timing. So a lot of you, when you're doing the right side of history and doing the right thing, you also have a divine timing as well. But it's a little faster than the people who are getting karma right now. For a lot of you, it's like, when are they getting their karma yet? Because it's not happening. Some of you, don't focus on that. Don't look at other people. When are they getting their karma? Don't look at that. Focus on yourself. And eventually, if you're lucky, you will see it. If not, that's not your problem. They will get it no matter what. Even in the background, anything is going to happen to these people. Evil never wins. Never. Love wins. Resistance wins. Right? But now we need a bigger resistance, because we have seen how these evil people have, infiltrated themselves, call themselves a different name, masquerade themselves, but it's the same Nazis as in 1945. It's the same ones. They just evolved. And colonialism has a different name now, right? It's just evolved, right? It's in technology, it's in everything. So that's what when we are aware of this situation and we're shedding this white supremacy and focusing on anti-racism work and the work of collective liberation, right? We understand the resistance is divine. The resistance is an answered prayer for a lot of people, not for just you. I'm talking about the oppressed, that they don't have a lot of you. You have a lot of privileges that right now you're supposed to be taking your privileges and doing what you're the Gillens. I don't know how to say that. I just heard that word. I don't even know. But it's true. A lot of us, we are watching other people like, okay, finally you're speaking up. Good for you. Taking your platforms. I'm still waiting for the spiritual community at this point. I'm not waiting anymore. I'm done with these people. I'm just going to let them go through what they're going through. At least celebrities are doing something. So now I feel like after the celebrity, now the spiritual people who have huge platforms are going to start talking about Palestine. But it's not just Palestine. We also need to focus also in Sudan and Congo. So I'm hoping that these people take the slack, right? Take the content from Sudan and Congo and talk about it in their platforms and their tower readings and stuff like that. The prophets, the Christian Zionists who call themselves prophets, and they get messages from the divine, but they never get one message about, stopping a genocide in Gaza and Palestine and Sudan and Congo, right? Talk about Yemen and stuff like that. No. They only have time for this and bullshit caca people and distracting people on YouTube. Yeah, we see you. I will never forget these people's faces, because God has shown me them who they are before all this, before I found out this. And now after all this, after we exposed it, then I know they're watching. Father God tells me they watch my Telegram, they watch my YouTube channel, and they don't do nothing. They just watch. Some of them wish that I stop talking because I make them look bad. Some of them want me to stop using tarot because tarot is not political. All those people, they want me to stop prophesying because I don't, prophecy and tarot and spirituality are not the same thing. Or prophecy, talking about what's going on in the Middle East or what's going on in the world, it's not really Christian-like. I will never stop talking about doing the right thing and actually listening to God and being obedient. A lot of you just obedient to this, right? I don't worship fucking money. I don't worship fucking power. And if the power that I gain right now it's alchemizing and transmuting any hateful and evil or anybody, and then turn it into fertilizer and abundance and protection for the resistance. So thanks a lot. Thank you. It does help. Okay. Now, don't lose hope. That's the main focus that colonizers want you to do, and the elites. They want you to think that they're winning. They're not. That's part of the propaganda that's coming up after the white supremacy, blah, 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 blah. That's the next one. To show you that who is in charge, who is in power, who is winning. I have in my Telegram. Go check out my Telegram. They're losing us. They're losing everything. And very soon they're not going to exist. Exactly. Free Palestine, free Congo, free Sudan, and free all the oppressed. And I'll see you in the next one. Resist.
This is the AGM-114R9X missile, also known as the Ninja missile, aka the Flying Ginsu. It carries no explosives. Instead, it carries 6 long blades to slice down the target. Let's compare it with the anti-tank version. The seeker, guidance, and the control section are all the same, but the main difference is in the warhead section. The R9X carries only the autopilot without the precursor warhead, and 6 blades instead of the main warhead. These blades are deployed when the missile gets closer to the target. The blades are so strong that they can cut through metal and concrete. It consists of a main body, to which the blade holders are attached, and both of them are held together with a circular metallic bracket. 6 razor-sharp blades are attached to the blade holder and are held together with the help of hinges. What we don't know, however, is how they are deployed. They are deployed in one of the following ways: aerodynamically, electro-pneumatically, with the help of high-pressure gas from the pneumatic accumulator, with the help of explosive bolts like the ones used in rocket stage separation. What we do know is that each blade has holes in them to reduce weight. They are razor-sharp and strong enough to effortlessly cut through the roofs of cars.
This is what Gaza looked like from Israel yesterday. The Israelis are bombarding Gaza City. Over 75 deaths have been reported, and 13 in front of Al-Shifa Hospital as a family was running away. The Israelis are reportedly using booby-trapped armored vehicles and parking them near residential buildings. Over 100 have been reported since August 3rd. An additional 25 residential towers have been demolished in a new campaign to level the entire Gaza Strip. The 𝉢𝓃𝓃THE Specialized Children's Hospital has also been targeted, rendering more medical spaces to be unsafe to treat patients in, specifically children. And to top it all off, there was a real estate summit that was attended by Israeli Finance Minister Smotrich, in which discussions between Israel and the Trump administration are talking about development in the Gaza Strip. Reports that the United States stated that we paid a lot of money for the war, we need to work out how we share percentages on the land. We've already done the demolition phase. We have already done the demolition phase. This was not about the hostages. This was about real estate.
What do we do? How do we do? By acting. Stop waiting. Organize. Protest. Demand more from your representatives. Disrupt. Strike. Boycott. Speak. Speak out. Speak out at dinner tables, on streets, online. Relinquish an inch of your privilege so that an entire people doesn't have to lose everything. And do not fear losing. If enough of us lose just something, we all gain. Governments will eventually follow. There is no other way. And each act of courage, each moment of solidarity helps preserve our shared humanity and leads us toward collective justice. Change will come through. Palestine will be free. And we will all be free. We will all be more equal and more human. But today, giving up is not a choice. We don't have that luxury. So let's start from here, together. Thank you.
You see this face? This is what I look at people or anything right now online saying that there is no genocide, that the UN Commission, whatever. Literally, they just reported it, guys. Are you paying attention? If the news is not telling you this, you're missing out on something very important. Yes, I know a lot of you don't believe in this shit. You're like, blah, blah, blah. Listen, this is the only strategy right now that combines all the countries to create pressure and sanction to a psychotic, diabolical state, a rogue state. And then we're talking about not just because Israel without USA will not work. And this is why they're scrambling like, yes, we give you everything, sucking cock, right? Let's just make it for real. Like, that's what we're seeing. This guy is literally stroking Trump, like, intensely. And it's obvious as fuck for a lot of you who have been doing this work, who are doing this work for real. You're seeing the patterns, the strategy, the thing. It's like a man whore. It's really weird. And we're seeing it online. And it's propagandized. And it's really weird. Guys, focus on the real things. I am literally like... Anyways, I'm exposing it for other independent journalists and stuff like that. I'm constantly discerning. Like, Father God wants me to be doing this because this is the best way to learn how to be an anti-propaganda shit. Like, focus on the truth, clarity, and justice. And that's about it. Are you paying attention? Oh, shit. Homemade dynamite. Lord Khalid. Post Malone. Interesting. So, yeah, are you paying attention? Are you learning anything? And a lot of people think, oh, she's just spreading propaganda, right? Right. No. You guys know very clearly, those who follow the Telegram, who watch what is going on there, that's the truth. That's all I focus on. That's what Fellow Spirit guides me to share, and you know the truth. Now, what are you going to do about it? That's what it means to be outside of the status quo, is caring about what's going on in the world, about other people suffering and going through stuff. Sudan and Congo also going through fucked up shit. Do not get the motherfucking iPhone 17. I don't give a fuck. They are turning this magical number into a fucking genocidal fucking legacy or whatever. Do not buy this phone. Do not do it. Please. I don't know how to motherfucking tell you guys. Like, it's horrendous. A lot of us seers and prophet, we are the real deal. And we see shit. Not just what you're seeing on my Telegram, which a lot of you need to be aware. You need to be witness. It feels wrong to even say, like, children, because, like, we have Palestinian children watching this live in their face, not through a phone. Disrespectful. And a lot of us, we have also, like, our monetization, our videos gives money to those people, can be a donation or something like that for someone, for those who share. Please look at my donation link tree. And a lot of you are like, oh, but we don't beg online. Like, okay, please put yourself in the situation of those people trying to survive genocide, and then come and tell me what you should do or not do. Right? A lot of you talk out of your ass, out of your privilege. You don't know what the fuck. You know how long these people they're starving them. Do you know how long it takes, like, malnutrition death to take? And it's the slowest death. And they're doing this, right? And we are watching live 4K. I don't care. You go look at the Telegram. This is why I look at people this way. When they come to me with fucking propaganda, like, they cannot. I just show them my Telegram. I just show them my evidence that I have on YouTube. Like, I was like, I'm gonna show you. Please come back to me after you see this. Come back to me and tell me what you just said. And they always stop talking. They change their mind. They know it's a losing battle. And it's not a battle. It's facts. It's true. This is why you have to be strategic. This is why you had to listen to God, because he's the only one who knows what to do, what you should do. You have that connection if you are pro-Palestine, pro-humanity. It's obvious as fuck. Wake the fuck up. Sorry, I know a lot of people feel some type of way with their swearing, but that is how my spiritual whatever. I'm in so much rage, like a lot of you, and I contain it. I'm like, okay, no, I just listen to Father God, because I would not be here without. And also, like, hey, calm that beast. Show them a Telegram. That Telegram of decolonization is for that. Show them. That's it. It's so simple. Awareness and seeing the truth in your own fucking face, and then researching your own way and finding out that that is the truth. Because I'm not just here like, oh, I'm the, no. Go do your research as well. There's other accounts. All the people that most of them I follow are, yeah. A lot of you, this is what being awake is. It's like seeing this and seeing ways of how to fix it. Because just because it's not affecting you, it doesn't mean it's not affecting another person, other people, communities, children. It breaks my heart into 1,000 pieces every fucking day when I see these bombs, this family, these people mourning their sons or daughters or families completely wiped out and like massacres. Like, it's like, wait, are we? And this is how long? I will never forget this number. This number forever is going to be engraved in my mind. I cannot believe that there's people that evil and then still making videos and fake ass news propaganda, trying to still make money off this genocide and pretend that they're not doing it, but we all have the evidence. This is disgusting. What if we become? What if we allow an evil like Satan like that? So a lot of you wanted to see it? That's it? Is that your test? I don't know. I'm trying to understand humanity at this point. What are you trying to do? Like, why stay silent? I don't know. I don't understand. Okay, 7:17. Someone's like overheating. My phone is like, oh, overheated. It's hot today. It's an interesting day, but not the usual kind. It's never this warm during this time. So, which means climate change, something is brewing, right? And this is why I'm saying, like, also like boycotting. This is why, because we have to stop these weapons, these bombs constantly. We see it. I show you guys in Telegram. It's clear as day. They just take their phone and record it. Like, this is why the Zionists are going out of their mind, because their narrative is dying. Their propaganda is fake. They know. Everybody knows this. Like, you see him like.
There are many people who believe that giving Palestine statehood today, at this moment in this conflict, does give a propaganda win to Hamas.
No. What they're saying is propaganda. What does 7th of October Hamas has to do with the Palestinian right to self-determination? May I ask you, Laura? This right to self-determination, the right to exist on our homeland, has come long before Israel, long before Hamas. This is an inalienable right of the Palestinian people, a birthright, long overdue. And the question is never, why should the UK recognize the state of Palestine? The question is, why didn't the UK recognize the state of Palestine all this long? Why it persisted to deny the Palestinians inalienable right to self-determination? And I quote Sir Keir Starmer here, the Prime Minister: recognition is not a gift, it's not a favor, it's an inalienable right, it's not a reward, it's not a punishment. Every act to try and argue otherwise about recognition is an act that serves Netanyahu, the maximalist, the ones who want to erase the Palestinian people, the ones who want to ethnically cleanse our people from the West Bank. This is a moment when we build an acknowledgement about the wrongs of the past, an acknowledgement that the genocide must end, and act to end it via sanctions and accountability and arms embargo, and an embrace towards the future. So we build it together and we move in a different direction than the crazies of Netanyahu's and Smotrich and Ben-Gvir.
Hello, everybody. I hope you're doing awesome. I just want to warn some of you that are experiencing this anxiety or this type of energy right now. This is not a lot of people oh, so ungrateful these people are. They finally get what they want, and this is what they're gonna come up with. Okay, so I'm Father God, Spirit, your spirit guys. Yeah, your ancestors for a lot of you. Some ancestor, a lot of you are dark as fuck, and they're like, fuck, man, I don't think we'll ever finish our lineage if we stay in this road. So they're shifting, siding with your ancestors who are the freedom fighters in the past and who are freedom fighters now to this day. This, I know for a lot of you, it's oh, the two-state solution. Yeah, let's alchemize and transmute that energy, okay? Because we do have a lot of history in this situation. UK recognizes Palestine state. It took them how many years to do this? And plus 2 years of genocide, right? Father God keeps saying this is a form of ritual. This is a ritual that it was done in the past, the USA Empire. This is why it's dying. So this one in Israel are trying to like ignite, but then again, USA got the energy from England, UK, Britain, and stuff like that. The colonial. Let's talk colonialism. Let's go back to history, because this is a pattern that happens a lot, and this is also the white complex heroism. Like, they are sadists, right? They have watched for 2 years what we're watching on my Telegram. Please look at my Telegram right now. We need to focus on helping families survive. Let me take this off. Fucking face. Sorry, I cannot look at these people. Like, this is why I'm like, Father God, you really want me to do it like this? Yeah, you want me to deliver the message like this. This pisses me off because they're still doing genocide. It's still going. Please look at my Telegram, the updates, the massacres and stuff. There's children have died today, either starvation, either from going to this fucking stupid ass site. They're like suicide squads, because these are also controlled by them. The same energy, the same thing. Please go into my link tree. There's donation, there's families there. Please donate if you can. If not, please share it. Another person will donate. Let's keep the algorithm to help this family survive this, and they still have to deal. Like, this is why for us Palestine, awesome, great. But two-state solution, so you still don't know what to do with these people, right? They are giving literally the weight, their karma, right? And the UK karma, their karma, right? They're complicit, right? They're trying to give it back to the to the Palestinians. That's the two-state solution, because they don't know what to do with it. This is exactly what in the past, the UK didn't know what to do. They stole the land. Yeah, we're going to put all those Jews there, right? And do all the, 1948, not bad. No, we don't go back there. A lot of you, if you don't know what I'm talking about, please educate yourself. We are tired of like trying to not only combat the fucking propaganda and fake ass shit that these people benefit from, right? They're connected somehow to the weaponry machines, corporation. They get paid. Politicians should not be paid outside of their government job. How do we not talk about this? How are we not talking about that these people, if we do an audit on these people, again, this is another thing. This is why the propaganda, the laws and the bills and all this. And I find the two-state solution is kind of like spitting on, like it's crumbs, really. Right? For the people that they have funded and supported for 2 years now. I have it in my Telegram. The evidence and truth is there. It has been exposed. The UN have confirmed this genocide in Israel. But we cannot let the accountability to just fly away like they want. They want so bad for the Palestinians and for other people, and projecting like, oh, terrorism. And another thing, I just recently just saw that kneecap was it's like a ban from Canada. Wait, you have time to ban a rock band. You have time for that, but you don't answer anybody's emails. You don't answer the phone calls that we're telling you that our tax is paying for your salary for any MP. These are MPs. These are like politicians. They should, what? They don't answer to us to tell them to stop killing children, to stop, like we send them the evidence, I send them to them, and they have the time to ban a rock band, but not stop a genocide? Oh, thank you for confirming. And now this is it. This is why they're like, wait, now, yeah, look, we're the good guys. We're recognizing Palestine. These motherfuckers think that you are delusional and you're a dumbass, just like they are. I don't know where education these people got, and they think that they can spit on our faces and spit on the Palestinians who still to this day still dealing with genocide. What about Sudan? What about Congo? These have ties as well with us genocide as well. This is colonialism in a technological way, but it's the exact same playbook. And this is why we're telling you to listen, to understand the oppressed, the people of color. You need to understand, because it's not the first rodeo. This has taken a lot. And now they're going to project, gaslight, all kinds of, get ready for that. Are you ready for that? Pray up, meditate up, talk to the Father God, because he has a specific instruction for you to be doing about this. Canada recognizes the status of Palestine. Okay. Another way that this person is also saying to everybody that he is a Zionist, but kind of covering liberal, toxic energy. I don't understand how can you sit in a desk and very comfortable while on the other side, we have constant videos like this. Do you know how costly it is for displacement for people? Did you know? Do you guys know what that is? Right? You don't care, right? That's not, oh, okay. Okay, but you understand that what you're ignoring and you're keeping silent and you think it's not going to happen to you. It's coming right at your door. And what we're doing, it's making it stop. This is why now there's this whole like anti-fascist bills and all that, because we are targeting the truth and exposing the truth and clarity and justice so that we can change systems, because it has to change. This is not sustainable anymore. It's not sustainable. Father God keeps saying this is they needed to genocide a population or something. That's the ritual requirement for the demonic satanic energy. And now they're going to come and project it and say that we who are supposed to true that they're something mentally ill, or we're witches, or no, this is facts. We don't need to, yes, we're focused on my spirituality and we're focused on the truth. At least that's what my energy and energy reading is. That's why a lot of people can like fool me or do shit, because I read you. I read this energy and we read you too. There's no fooling or manipulation and control in this house. This is why a lot of people now, they're getting pissed off, for a lot of us who expose the truth that need to be exposed. And that's a question that I ask myself every single day. This guy is so tired. Do you have no idea how many displacement back and forth? And this is not just one, there's thousands. Where's your heart? Where's your empathy? You're giving it away? That's what you're telling us? We are accepting? This is the cause, if you're wondering. That's literally, for some of us who are in the West, this is an apartment. This is rent, right? Right? Oh, wait. It will never come to you, right? Okay. A family tent, not a house, not an apartment. They still charge them for the space that they're bombing. Yeah, they're telling them to move to back and forth. This is for 2 years, right? This is what I'm saying. Like, they don't want you to wake up. Because if you wake up, you realize that this is the same amount of money that you're paying in your comfortable life, right? For some of you. Some of you it's even more. But do you see what I'm saying? You think that this shit is not coming to you, you are fucked up. You're already fucked. Join the resistance. Do you want to be doing this for the rest of your life? You want your children and other people? This is what they're expecting. This is the sacrifice. This is a satanic ritual. This is what they're doing. Do you want to continue? Capitalism is a fucking satanic demonic ritual. Let's just keep it real. Please stay on the focus. Tuesday's solution is a spit to the victims, to the people, to the oppressed. Denying their complicity, they're literally charging them for their own genocide. How the fuck and how evil can we actually, like, this is how evil they are. This is colonization. Did you see why we have to decolonize? Do you see now? I hope you do, because I'm tired. Free Palestine.